first we're gonna start off with Yo Yo Reckless. Rory, oh, I can't even see. This is why we need Rory back. I can't even say Rory Ho, because it's not even Rory Ho no more. Sav Ho. See, that don't sound right. Savage. Okay, that sounds a little better. Instead of Savage Ho, Sav. It still don't got the ring to it that Rory Ho does. Rory Ho, like, oh, that sounds so good. I'm just talking. I don't care what nobody says. That girl that look like Kay Capri need to go home. We haven't heard her say a peep or a word. And y'all talking about everybody else need to go home. That girl with the short hair, who is that? I don't even know her name. And we on the 5th episode. This starting to make me irritated. Like, this is crazy. Because on this episode, y'all got a little spoiler through Instagram. I saw who they were sending home. And I'm like, at least we know who they are. We don't know who this girl is. We don't even know her name. I don't even know you, Bob. Like, that's crazy. Y'all got to do better now, that's TV. I don't like that. Zanaya funny as hell. She was going to say her vision, her peripheral vision is like, how? See, I don't even know the amount. Wouldn't it be 40-40 or something like that? But she didn't know the exact amount, so she just stopped saying it. But I don't know it either. I know it's 2020, but like she was trying to say her peripheral vision is like 2022, I think, also. Or it may be another number. That's why I'm not 100% sure. I know 2020, but like I feel like she was trying to say another number. You trying to get in my peripheral? You trying to get it where I could see you? You better be careful with me. I don't care what nobody say. Valentina was so funny to me. Valentina was so funny to me. Like, oh my gosh, she used to have me cracking up. That shit used to be so funny. Oh, when she used to get mad and then she started screaming in that voice, she'd be like, shut it. It was like a cry and like a scream all at once. I know it was a miserable experience probably being in the house with her, but as a viewer, like, when I watched it back like that season, that should be having me crack up. That should be so funny. Oh my god, that should be so funny. Oh man, Sav is an evil one. She get a good key. Let me tell y'all, Sav ain't no better than Ferrari. Y'all used to get mad at Ferrari talking about, oh, she get excited about the girls getting into it and all that. Sav is the same way, child. She just a little bit more sneaky about it. Okay. I feel like Houdini took the W for that first round 100%. That's like, I think no debate on that one. Okay. And I think Zanaya kind of like underestimated her. And that's why she kind of like, she didn't maybe squabble as hard or with technique as she usually does. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I think so. She felt like probably Houdini, since she's like quiet, that she was like weak. And also too, them getting into it, it was kind of forced. Like it's like we could kind of see it coming because it was like everything that was going on with the whole Sav thing and who's fighting on Sav's behalf, like that whole situation. I just thought about it. Why is Kayla not a part of this season? Why is Kayla not a part of this season? Because you want to know why? Had Kayla been a part of this season, I feel like Zanaya wouldn't have been as bold. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Zanaya lost against Kayla at any point. But I feel like Zanaya kind of dials it down when Kayla's around. Because she know Kayla don't mind. You know what I'm saying? So where the heck is Kayla? Why wasn't she brought back? Is it because of the hookup? Like, because she's on the hookup, so they didn't want to put her on too many shows. But Ivory could be on 1,001 shows, and that's okay. Oh, I've been seeing all this Ivory stuff with the new stud. By the way, Ivory, you better off getting back with the new stud. With Danye, because that new stud is not it. She does not look as good as Danye. Sorry. Yikes. Danye, listen, that girl not seeing Danye on no day, babes. I don't care what you say. Danye, say what you want about her, but Danye is at least attractive. and she could dress. That new stud looks crazy. Child, that new stud gonna end up stealing from you. At least Diane never stole from you. She just wants you to get your friends out her house. That's all she asking. And you asking like you acted as if she asking for the world. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Oh, Ivory, you got to let it go. You gotta let it go. So too, Ivory. Sorry to keep talking about Ivory, but I just had to mention it. I needed to do another TV talk host too. Ivory, you gonna let Jayla Diane again? Listen, Jayla is out of jail now, and you gonna F around and have Jayla and on Diane, and you gonna regret it, babes. I'm telling you. It's gonna take one section, one day it's gonna be Diane again. Okay. I didn't seen it. I even saw Gigi posted that Diane had reposted Bree one of her posts or something like that. So it's like, I don't know. I really feel like they're over for real this time because we never seen them get to the point where like now they're starting to disrespect each other, like in a real way. In a real way. Okay. He hanging out, Diane hanging out with Sweet Japanese, all that. So it's getting a lot deeper than like, you know, the little petty stuff from before. Like they are really going there now. So oh. Now, Zanaya, I like you and all, but you call it Houdini, brolic, and manly as if you're femme and you know, dainty cute. Please, okay? You are when you're done up, but let's not act like you know you don't give us a little bow wow every now and then under the install, please. Houdini, you could tell she's a tomboy, but she don't give me like nigga. She just a tomboy. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Zanaibi's. I'm telling you, Kayla being there and she would not be acting the way that she do. I'm telling you. Asha's somewhere watching this like a proud mama. Like the way that Zanaya got Houdini that second round is how Cash kind of got Naj during the meetup that they did. Zanaya took the W 100%. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Oh yes. I tell you, I wanted to see Zanaya Baddies Gone Wild. I don't know why they didn't cast her. To be honest, to her being cast, her not being casted over Lauren to me doesn't make sense. But it's because she didn't go to the auditions. I feel like had she went to audition, she would have got picked 100%. Because to me, she is the definition of Baddies Gone Wild. Literally, like the pure definition. See, this is why Precious and Pat, I know now that's TV must hate it, okay? Because even though she not messing with the network no more, her legacy still living on by the organic term. And that's why I said in the beginning of my recap, like I feel like them getting into it, it was forced. Like it's like it was like conjured up. It wasn't natural. It wasn't organic. You know Marmar, you know, be in and out the pen garage because she talking about Young and Reckless like it's the pen. She's talking about we on the yard, all this type of stuff. By the way, free Marmar, she about to go back in. And also another thing too, I didn't know about the jail system to where like I saw what's his name? I forget his name on Instagram. He be making like videos on Instagram. I thought the same thing he thought so too. I didn't know that like you could go to jail in the weekends and then come out. And it deducts from the time that you have to serve for like a sentence. I didn't know that. Like it's like a job. Like I didn't know that. I'm like, wow, that's news to me. I'm talking about K Rika when she went in there and then she got out for like a weekend. I didn't know that. This is why America has a high crime rate. Like that's too convenient for a criminal. Listen, if y'all watch Blue Girls Club, that is how Bonnie talks. She be like, that middle finger always out. She always bumping her head like all over the place. Ah, that is hilarious. The The only thing that's saving this season is the nostalgia of seeing the Blue Girls back. No shade. Besides that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's really saving this season is the nostalgia of the Blue Girls. Like, and it's the fact they sent her home this episode. I swear to God, if she really goes home, I'll be so mad. I really hope they was just playing around. I really hope they was playing around and they don't send Bonnie home. Like, that's crazy. No, that girl with the short hair needs to go home. She hasn't even said a word. And I still don't know her name. What's her name, y'all? What's her name, y'all? You say it's Naya with 4 A's. Nay. Y'all don't even know her name. Y'all done told me about 6 names. Someone said K Capri. Y'all messy. Somebody said K Capri. Y'all gonna get K Capri to cuss me out. I already done interviewed Danny, and Danny was talking mad shit about her. Y'all gonna get her to cuss me out, Laura. I can't. Y'all gonna get her to cuss me out. Oh man, I can't. The girl Star asked telling Bonnie that she was whack for what she did and all that. Where were you that day when I forgot who got into it with Bonnie? I think it was either Pam or the other girl that got into it with oh yeah, it was Pam. Cause she said, I don't know Pam from a can of spam, right? Why didn't you say that day? Because now it's just looking like you're just fishing so that way you're not known as the wallflower. Which, hey, at least it's an attempt. It's better than what K Capri doing. Because we don't even know her name. It's like Brayer, Brenai. That's what y'all said in the comments. I'm going off of what y'all saying in the comments, y'all. We live on Twitch, y'all. So we getting live comments. Okay. So Benet. Okay, Benet. Yeah, it's better than what Benet is doing. So hey, I guess. Nah, Bonnie, you lost. But I will say, for y'all that watch Bonnie on Blue Girls Club, she has significantly improved for what she used to do on Blue Girls Club. So I gotta give her that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love my Blue Girls. She significantly improved. Because to me, they are the blueprint. So I feel like when Not As TV is different than like Bad Girls Club. Like I feel like than Zeus. I feel like Blue Girls Club is a lot of the blueprint for a little bit of Not As TV versus Zeus is a lot of blueprint of Bad Girls Club. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah. But because especially because they went and got the tattoos, all that. But yeah, Bonnie has gotten significantly better. Gotta give her that. She still lost, but she got better. Now, Minnie versus Nug. I feel like they tied mostly, but Nug did look like she was holding on to Minnie. And also that security guard, I mean that medic, Nug, that's your op. So you gotta get him too. You gotta get him too. Okay? Because the way that he made sure to know that you definitely had a knot and said it out loud, he's an op. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because that's crazy. He didn't even hesitate to let you know that, Nug. He wanted you to know that out loud. Straight up. He said, oh, that's definitely an odd. You didn't have to say definitely. You could have said, that's an odd. That security guard needs to get got. I know somewhere Minnie is watching this cackling. Oh my God. Not As TV is so good, they're making their medics instigators. The medics are being messy at this point because you telling her that You gonna want to make her get mini about like 3 more times. That's how good now this TV is when it comes to instigating drama. The medics know how to be messy. Oh man. He said, wow, like you don't see that knot right there? You don't see that little ball? Look at it. It's right, it's like right here. You don't see it? You got a knot. You don't see that knot? Uh like he making it a thing that she got a knot. As if like she's gushing blood somewhere. Why is Pam taking out her tatas and shaking it like she a T girl? It's giving Joyce. Girl, you had to do that. Like, what was that about? That's like that was so T girl coded. Oh, Dior, my bad, Dior. Why did she just do that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what T girls do. They be like, y'all Brooke had like, you feel me? Like they do the shake. But like, girl, like you're supposed to have tatas. Like, I'm confused. Someone said she's trying to take away the attention of losing. I can't. I will say though, the Ara girl got her. A Raw. I always say her name wrong. I think she took the W when it comes to that. Mm. Y'all remember when Cash she almost was bleeding from her eye and then the medic had came? We need to get that medic back. Cause that medic, he cared for the girl's well-being. He wasn't being messy like the one they got this year. Uh-huh. The one they got this year, he messy. He's just a punk. You know what I'm saying? That other medic cared. Okay. He was just like, oh no, yeah, come your eye is gonna be bleeding. Like he actually cared. Okay. He wasn't like, oh, you don't see that knot? Girls like Marmar though, like they're like on another level. Meaning, like when it comes to like beauty, like you could tell she doesn't have an ounce of makeup on her face, maybe some lipstick, and her skin is sitting. You get what I'm saying? Her hair looks like very long in length. Like there's just certain girls when they're on that level, like you can't even say too much. Like when you could just sit up there barefaced like that and pop your stuff, child. You can't be messed with. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need a filter, none of the things. Like it's just the mug just is mugging. Between Cash versus Marmar, Marmar took that W. Oh, she took that W. I feel like she took that W 100%. Now, when it comes to the biting, I've never been a fan of it because it's like, why are you biting people? You don't know what people got. Ugh. But in the midst of a squabble like that, and how hard they were throwing them, I'm not even surprised that even happened. Okay. I feel like Nug is so weak for doing this because you know that girl not even a fighter like that. Like you know she not a fighter like that. You did that just to so that like you like a big dog in the house. And I saw a post on Twitter. They were saying how like Nug is a fake bully because when Billy tried to press her, she didn't want to do nothing. I said, oh, I see no lies. I fear because that is so true. When Billy was just like, "What you want to do? You want to fight or like what?" And then you were like, "No, I'm cool. I'm cool." Mm. Somebody said Billy don't count. Why? Billy counts. Billy counts. Stop playing on Biggie Top. No. Nope. 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 Billy counts. Zanai, why are you crying? Okay, because you're the one who like you initiated everything. And on that second round, she low-key took the W in my eyes. So it's like, what the heck you mad for? You threw the first page. Okay? Nobody forced you into getting into that. That was your doing. I really feel like because she's embarrassed about that first round. She didn't think Houdini was gonna do that magic trick on her and flip her to the ground. Zanai was dead ass wrong for hitting that girl randomly like that. That girl ain't did nothing to you, babes. And you just socked her up her noggin like that. I know she was pissed off when she felt that hit. That was wrong. That's low. Okay. Like Kiki Wyatt said, like, no, that was dead ass wrong. I'm thinking she caught Houdini lacking. That would have been more exciting to me because I was like, she really got her lick back. But no, it does give Christina when Christina got in Ashley's face when she was scared to sleep in the dark by herself. I remember no, I never was scared of the dark asleep. Never mind. Let me stop lying. I wasn't. I wasn't. I prefer actually sleeping alone and in the dark. Dead ass. That Zanai is on one. They should have made her the host out of like what's the word called? Like the immediate replacement host. Someone said, "Do you think she ever put this on Mumac?" Oh, 100%. 100%. I think her and Mumac at one point were beefing on the gram. 100%. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think she did for sure. And we all know she pulled it on what's the other one name? Dolly. It was remember the third one? Interim host, yes. Remember the third one? What was her name? Dolly, right? Duana had got pregnant and then like Winter. Oh, her name was Winter. Oh, Winter. Okay. Child forgot. She only did one season, so not too much. Just made me hungry. 10-piece with fries. McNuggets. Mm. 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 Nug getting Sav. Okay, here's the thing. Sav needs to realize that you threw oatmeal in her face. So it's like not all. I remember I said in this the last video, y'all was like, oh, but she jumped or she fought her or whatever. That's why Sav did what she did. I get that. But I can guarantee you, right? If Sav had fought Nug after that, or like they got like a one-on-one or whatever after that happened, like she's after the whole sneaking situation or whatever, Sav wouldn't still Nug still wouldn't be doing all of what she doing with the throwing stuff. What Nug is trying to do, she's trying to get an equal result from throwing the hot oatmeal in Sav face. But you're never going to equal that unless you unless you throw something hot back in her face. No, like straight up. Like that's the only way you're going to be able to match that is if you throw something hot to her in her face. So, girl, you got to get grease, hot sauce. What else? What else that could be hot? Those are the two things I can think of right now. Coffee, because the coffee you threw was cold because it's been sitting there. Somebody said grits. Listen, I feel like that would be the best option because that's another breakfast is grits. So if you throw grits on her, y'all even. Because she threw oatmeal, you threw grits. Bam. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole breakfast platter right there. Oatmeal and grits. The way this episode of Young and Reckless is not sponsored by IMG Assets. Bitch, I done seen 3 of them sets this episode, girl. Them sets are not this episode is not sponsored by IMG. Is it Gia or Gaia? I don't know. Is it Gia? Is Gia or Gaia or Jaya? Whatever, which one it is. They're not sponsored by them, okay? They do not condone some of the actions being done on this show. Okay, and my whole thing is too, like, why don't they let Nug and Sav just fight, and so that way they can get it out the way? Like, that's what's confusing me. Is it because Sav is host, so it's like that excludes her from fading the cast? I want to know. Now, Nug, I'm here for you getting Sav because she threw that hot oatmeal in your face, right? You know what I'm saying? And you get gagging her every chance, but please don't be trying to compare bodies and trying to read her body. Let's not do that. Let's just not do that. Let's leave that alone, Nug. Cause yeah. Mm-mm. Just leave that, where it's at. I'm just saying. Okay? Shh. I'm just saying. Cause Sav look good to me, okay? Especially now that she gained the weight. Cause now it's proportionate to her ass. Cause before it was giving ant body. Not gonna lie, it was. But not anymore. Comment down below who y'all think got the better body, Sav or Nug. I want to know. Comment down below who is the baddest, Sav or Nug. I think Sav's still taking a W. Now, Nug, I do see improvement in your luck. Okay, you are trying, girl. We see it, and we love you for it, babes. But Sav's still gonna win that. Sorry, Diamond better than me. I would have had to get you in another way then. To be honest. I'd had to get you in another way. If y'all not gonna fight, you should have got your lick back in another way, because that's crazy. Bia, child, imagine her slapping her when she's getting tattooed. Now that CV, y'all risky for letting him talk in the middle of that tattoo. Like, what if Diamond was like, no, but I'm gonna need that. Bow! In the middle of her getting a tattoo. Next thing you know, the needle is inserted in her skin and it's a lawsuit. Yeah, the tattoo's cute and it's small. It's real cute. That worker is doing too much. Child, let me tell y'all something. White people have a bad habit of seeing black people and thinking we gotta work. My worst pet peeve is when I'm at a store and somebody says, "Where's oh yeah, do you work here? Where's such and such?" That's like that will literally ruin my day. Cause it's like, do I just look like a working type of you get what I'm saying? Like that shit pisses me off. Why does she have to be the one to get you a drink? And what's nice that it's true, they cannot just go up and leave. That's for safety purposes. Hello? Cause it's LA too. Efron to get let me tell you something. Next thing you know, somebody pick her up and then now that CV's at fault. Cause she's under their supervision. Like you got a lot of nerve. And it's a tattoo shop. Y'all ain't got no vending machines. Ugh. You wanted a coffee in the middle of the night like that, please. Oh, I can't stand people like that. Just so irritating. Like just inconvenient. I would have left him a badass review. Sav, babe, I like you, Sav, but I don't think her hosting Young and Reckless is for her. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Them type of shows, this is why Ferrari, like, she was, although the girls kind of punked her here and there, but when it came to like announcing and hosting things, she kind of was a lot stronger verbally. Like she would come in like, let's say if this was her, she would have came in like this. So yeah, we doing Young and Reckless. Yeah, we doing real reckless. Yeah, so like we just at the tattoo parlor, and I heard some of my why-not girls ain't get no tattoos. So like, what we gonna do about that? Oh, I know. Guess what? I got 2 replacements in the car, and 2 of y'all finna go home. So like, who ain't get tattoos though? Like she would have did it like that. You know what I'm saying? So then the girls would have been like, oh, like that's the difference. That's what she would have did it. Like I'm telling y'all, those would have been her exact words. Like you gotta like, that's the thing. Like people think, and this is why you shouldn't always listen to the viewers because they don't be knowing they be talking about sometimes. I do, no shade. Just because somebody is not like the best fighter or like their smallest stature, don't mean they're not gonna be like a good host because verbally they know what the they're doing. And like Ferrari verbally, she be knowing what she doing. She got a good mouth game. in more ways than one. No shade. But no, seriously though, like she does. Like she knows how to like talk in regards to like gathering the girls. So that's what makes her a good host. K Capri starting to piss me off. K Capri starting to piss me all the way off. Cause why is she even allowed to vote? She shouldn't even been allowed to vote. That's crazy. She really started to piss me off. I've never seen that in the history of Not As TV. Like somebody get away with being a wallflower and other people that are actually speaking, that are actually like a part of the show, being put on the chopping block. Like that's crazy. I've never seen that before. And she has no confessional. So you know now that Stevie was pissed by the time they realized, damn, why the heck is she still here? When C Rose peeked that corner, I thought that was Sky Bigger, the bigger, the bigger, the bigger was. Right. I'm like, oh, not Sky Bigger. Joyce is going to gag. But then the further she started walking, I was like, oh, that's C Rose. Then she looked like Sky for just a split second. Just a split second. I thought that was Sky Bigger. Now, C Rose looks really good, but I would be remiss to not point out, okay, that swoop is very calculated on the face. The only time we see the girls give us a good swoop, side bang on the eye, is when something happened to that eye. No shade. Who had that on baddies recently? Oh, Choco. When Choco had that eye, she said, "You're not going to disrespect me." We knew something happened to that eye. When Ashley said, "It's on," like Donkey Kong, she swoop. You get what I'm saying? Summer too. Swoop. So see, Rose, some tell me somebody got that eye. Somebody got that eye. Oh, and Mariah. Yeah, that was Young and Reckless. This episode is actually not bad. I just need them to send K Capri home because I'm tired of it.